Hello guys, coming to you again making another video. Now this video is about children, okay? Children need their parents, yeah, in real life. Yeah, I'm 56 years old and I still wish my mom was here to be able to talk to her. Oh yeah. I was watching this video and a daddy was talking to his daughter on the FaceTime, and that daughter was smiling like from ear to ear talking to her dad. Okay. The mom and the dad is not together, but the child is involved with her both parents. Excuse me. And I was reading a video, and I was reading. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Sorry, guys. It happened. I'm sorry. And I was reading the video. I was reading the comments, and this lady had said that her and her dad never had a relationship, and that he's right now sick and he's in hospice and he needs her to care for him. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. Every person needs their parents. It's very important, man. It's very important. I'm gonna talk about my little childhood. I was a daddy's girl. I used to be one. I used to be under my daddy 24/8, like these young people taught me how to say that. I was tooth and nail wherever he went. Wherever my dad went, it's when I was a little girl. I was right up under my daddy. Right up under him, no matter what. Wherever he went, I had to go, because I was stuck to him like glue. Everywhere he went, he had to take me, or I'ma scream and cry. Only time I know I couldn't go with him is when he was at work and I had to go to school. But when my dad was home, I wanted to go with my daddy. I was just a daddy's girl, a die-hard daddy's girl. Yeah. But when my daddy, and then I goes to read down, and another lady said, I wanted to be around my daddy, but I couldn't. She said she couldn't be around her daddy because he didn't want her around him. And say she wanted to be around him, but he didn't want her around him. say she never grew up with a daddy, and the video made her cry. See, that's two different type of women. And I look at my childhood, how I was stuck on my daddy and real close to him. But when I became an adult, I noticed my daddy started putting other people's children before his own kids. And I watched him do for other people's children what he didn't do for us. I watched him buy other people's kids shoes that when I was a kid, I needed shoes. He didn't do it for me. We agreed on it. We talked about it. And I brung it up to him one day. And he said, yeah, baby, you right. You right. I said, you buying Miss Janie children Nikes that's worth $100 and something because they feet so big and they wear size 15 shoe. But when I was a little girl, I needed shoes to go to school. You didn't buy them for me. You bought me one pair of shoes and thought they were supposed to last for 3 years. And I said, I think that was wrong. Daddy, that was wrong. You don't think so? He said, yeah, I do. He said, I think so. He said, I understand. But that was it. And the daddy's girl that I was slowly drifted away as I was a woman, became a woman to be able to see things clearly and to be able to notice certain things he did for stepchildren that he wouldn't do for his own. See? And a lot of men are like that. They would do for stepchildren, but they won't do for their own kids. Yeah, a lot of men like that. And I started to resent my dad as a grown-up. I was close to him all the way up until I was like in my 40s. Yeah. When I started to resent him. Because I'm like, you do for other people's children more than you do for your own kids. There's something wrong with that with me. That don't sit right well with me. So I resent my dad. I resent him for that. I forgive him for what he did. But a lot of times, people don't talk about the pain that they have from their parents and the pain that they had to endure from their parents and the neglect that they have felt from their parents. That's what made me the mother that I am, because I watched and I seen both my parents didn't treat me well. So I said, I'm going to be a real mother to my children, and I'm going to make sure they have everything that they need, no matter what. If it takes me to do it by myself, I'm gonna make a lot of sacrifices so that my children can have the things that I didn't have as a child. Because I remember as a child going to school with bell bottoms on, That's what we wore back then. But I also remember going with holes in my shoes and my clothes. I remember that as a child. That's what made me say, I'm going to move everybody out the way. Everybody. I'm moving everybody out the way. I'm never going to stop my children from seeing their dads. I'm going to make sure they see their dad. And their dad is in their life if their dads want to be in their life. But if not, I do it all by myself. So it was a choice that I made to take care of 4 children. Well, I took care of 6 because I had custody of 2 of my brother's kids. One of them for 6 months and one of them for 5 years that was snatched out of my house at 5 years old. And I had her from birth to 5 years old. So I was the only mother she knew. Because her mom was in foster care. And so they needed somebody to take her because her mom was in foster care when she got pregnant with her. And they was going to take my niece away from the whole family. So I stepped in and told my brother I would get custody of her. And at the time, I only had 2 children. And my baby was 1 year, my daughter, I think she was in my stomach. My second child. And so I got custody of Erica. And Erica and my second child, they are a year apart. They're a year apart. So when I got custody of Erica, I got pregnant right after that and had another child. And then had, 3 more children, rather. See, when you are a good parent, it doesn't matter if your children are old or young. You should know what you did. And all the sacrifices that you made to take care of your children. See, my children, they never had holes in their clothes when they went to school like I did. They never was neglected like I was, because I made it my business to take care of them. I didn't care who was there and who wasn't. So my 2 oldest kids, their dad, he wasn't a really good dad, but he didn't have a good dad. See, that's the thing that goes around and round, only if you allow it to disturb your parenthood. You can't let what happened to you as a kid happen to your children. You can't do that. You got to be the bigger person to stand up to the plate and be the mom or the dad that you need to be for your children in spite of what's going on with you and the mother or you and the father. You got to be there for your child by yourself. See? Yeah, in real life. So my oldest 2 kids, they dad, he was here and there. You know, I never stopped them from seeing them. And I said, that's okay, because I'm going to take care of myself. And that's what I did. They never had holes in their clothes, never had holes in their shoes. They had, when I shopped for them, sometimes I do the girls first, sometimes I do the boys first. But I buy them 2 pair of shoes apiece. Whenever I went and go shopping for him, they They had 4 pair of shoes. When I go school shopping, they had 4 pair of shoes. They had a pair of Sperry's, a pair of sandals, a pair of black Nikes, and a pair of white Nikes. Every year. That's what I bought them. So they can wear it throughout the whole year. You feel me now? I was there when no one else was. I was their mom, dad, and everybody else I needed to be to my children. Okay? But then, my second set of children, they dad always wanted me. When we broke up, he stopped trying to do for the children. Because every time he would come around, he would want me. Why aren't you talking to your kids? I'm bringing your children to Laura Park. I'm bringing your children to the parking lot where we meet up in a public place for you to see your kids. We went mostly to Laura Park for you to visit your children. But you want to talk to me. I'm not with you no more. We're done. And being that we're done, you need to understand I brought your children here for you to talk to them, not me. So I started dropping them off wherever he tell me to meet them at, and driving off, leaving. He'll say, Brina, I need to talk to you for a minute. He did not want to deal with his children. He wanted me involved. And that picture with us was over. Because he cheated on me when we were younger, when we were together. And I cheated on him. Which, and it wasn't right, because 2 wrongs don't make a right, but that's what happened. I'm not here to sugarcoat even my side of the story. But the thing of it is, children need both parents, no matter what. And they also need the parent. If they have a step parent, and that step parent was there for them children, for that child, they need him too. They need him or her too. Yeah. Because that person played a big part in that child's life as that child was growing up. So that child need that person too. You can't take that away from kids. Because when we take that away from them kids, they're going to resent us. Because they feel like you brought that person in my life and said that person was my stepdad, or that person was my stepmother, and now I can't see them no more. That put a scar in that child's heart. That's why I never kept my kids away from their dad. But if you keep on insist on trying to involve me in the scenario or the situation, I gotta get out your way. So I started dropping them off at his house. Letting him pick them up at the mall. And then I started taking them over there to his house. See, with his girlfriend. But that girlfriend played a part in she played a part in my kid's life too. Because she was there, she wasn't technically their stepmom, but she was in their life because she was with their dad. I allowed that. You see? And the thing of it is, a child, it takes a village to raise a child. Only if the village wants to be involved. If the village don't want to be involved, you have to raise your children on your own. That was me. The village didn't want to be involved. So I had to raise my children alone. Now that you get up and your kids get grown and everything, and they decide to finally smell a musk because they never, because you've been there all their life. And then they get up of age and they start, the parent that was there all their life, they starting to disrespect. So that made me say, whoa, hey, hold up. So y'all disrespecting the one that been there all y'all lives? And y'all want to go to y'all friends and talk about y'all parent, y'all mother, and your friends don't know the hardship and everything and all the sacrifices that I made for y'all. And I completely moved out of their lives as they grown. So I no longer deal with my children, my two girls. That is my two girls. My two boys is not like that. But my two girls, yeah, they like that. So now I'm living my life like it's golden. Like Jill Scott said, that's what I'm doing. Because your grown kids, when they get to a certain age, you gotta let them go. You can't continue trying, because they get to a certain age, they start to do their own stuff. And you gotta let them go. I was too attached to my children. And the Almighty and the Almighty came to me in a dream and said, you gotta move. When I first noticed my baby girl acting funny, I kept trying to be in her life. As an adult, she started doing this. Kept trying to, when she was almost grown, I kept trying to be in her life. She rejected me, didn't want me in it. So now I'm not in it at all. I wonder how she feels. My oldest daughter, I heard her talking about me to one of her friends. And I'm not in her life at all either. I wonder how she feels. See, I still want my mama. But my mama is deceased. I still want my daddy. But my daddy, he like children that don't belong to him. He don't like only time my dad like his children, and we keep coming over there. You know, he know we his children. Yeah, he know that. But the children that he resent the most is his own. And he love children the most that's not his. He'll treat them like they royal, but his own children, he won't. My baby sister, Sean, don't talk to him either. Me and Sean is his only two daughters. But he got two twins daughters, I think. That's what he said a long time ago. He never see them because the mother never had him around them. But me and Sean, and he got a lot of boys. But me and Sean is his only two girls in real life. Sean, she been stopped talking to him a long time ago. Because she felt what he was doing. She saw it too. Y'all even bear witness with it. And Sean looks just like me. She stopped talking to him a long time ago. I was like in my 20s, and Sean came around one time, and she never came back. And so she don't talk to him at all. And me, I don't talk to him at all. And that's why in that video that you see with me and my siblings and my dad, all of them around me, because I'm a good person, and I've always been one. No matter all the scars I have in my heart from people that hurt me, I never neglected my kids. Never. Never neglected my kids. My kids have abandoned me as a parent. See, your children could abandon you as a parent. Even when you was there for them as a child and never abandoned them. Because they would get with the wrong crowd and they will abandon you like you ain't nothing, like you ain't never been there. And it's like they choosing their friends and everybody else over a great mother. I just wonder how they feel that I'm not in the picture no more, because I took myself out of the picture. Because when you don't appreciate your parents will leave you alone. And I see a lot of parents these days talking about their grown kids, how their grown kids have deserted them and made them feel so bad when they got grown, when they was there for their children for 24, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So never forget where you come from. And never forget that you cannot change the fact that those children are yours. You can't change that. I can't change the fact that my daughters are mine, even though they neglected me as a parent when they got grown. But we was close like this. As they was growing up, we was closer than close. And they allowed their friends, one of their friends, my oldest daughter friend, just lost her mom like a month before me and my oldest daughter stopped talking. Literally. So that friend that she has didn't even have a mom. I don't know if she was giving her the wrong advice or what. Because her mom dead. She don't even care. She don't care whether or not you talk to your mama or not. Because her mama dead. She don't care. She don't care about your relationship with your mom that was so good and that was so pure and genuine. She don't care about messing that up. Because if that would have been my friend and she would have been talking about her mom, I would have stopped her and said, hey, listen, you got a good mom. Your mama been there for you, and I know it. Because I know both of y'all personally. You need to straighten up, because that's your mom. That's a true friend would say that. That's your mom, and she could never be replaced. I done lost my mama, and my mama is dead, and I wish she was still here. But you got your mama with you, and you talking about her to me. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what that's what a real friend would do. That friend allowed my daughter to do that, and I overheard them saying, my daughter saying, shh, because I was coming. And she was on the phone with her friend. How you think that made me feel? Very, very bad. Very bad. So I cold turkey stopped talking to her. I was already not talking to my baby girl. Because my baby girl been doing that. She been doing that. And she been disrespecting me. And she disrespected me. Cuss me out. Good mother. I'm a good mother. If I wasn't, I tell you I wasn't. Who are you? Nobody. Nobody. I'ma tell the truth. I've been there since day 1, day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way up until they was grown. And I still was there. Never left them. You only get 2 parents. It takes a village to raise a child. Only when the village wants to be involved. If the village don't want to be involved, you got to raise your children on your own. That was me. Because the village, I used to ask my dad, take my son fishing. He never wanted to take my son fishing. I said, Daddy, he giving me problems. My son was like 14. Because he wanted his dad, but his dad was on drugs. And his dad wasn't in his life. Every blue moon, he'll come around and he on drugs, and I talk to him. I say, you need to get yourself together now. You don't look good doing this. You better than this. He say, yeah, we was friends. He say, yeah, you right, Brina, you right. I need to get off this stuff. I say, yeah, you look terrible, man. I'm just being honest with you. You look terrible. You need to get off them drugs. That ain't for you, man. You look bad. Yeah, I will come around the kids drunk and on drugs. And I used to be telling them, get yourself together, man. You better than that. Never get high on your own supply. That's what he did. He got high off of his own supply. He was selling it, and then he started using it. Never get high on your own supply. Never get high on your own supply. And he did. And the thing of that is, that didn't take away his character, because he always been a good person, because he was my junior high sweetheart. But at the same time, he was in and out of his children's lives. But he was a good person. And I respected that, you know. But the thing of it is, you got to be a real person. You feel me? You got to treat your children like you wanted to be treated. I didn't have no guidance and no real upbringing. I had all my parents in my life. I had my grandma there. I had my mama there. Everybody did bits and pieces. They wasn't really a parent figure, but they were there in the picture. So I took what they gave me and I just ran with it because I was a kid. They wasn't there raising. See, the difference from a real parent and a parent that is in your life, but they really not doing anything really for you, but they just there. They just feeding you, and that's it. The clothes that they buying you is not so good, but you're surviving. That was me. I had my grandmother, my mama, my daddy, my granddaddy, but they wasn't really parenting me, but they were there in my life, but they really wasn't parents. See, it's a difference from a parent that's in your life that's really taking care of you, and a parent that just there because they your parent, but they not really doing the job that they need to do to make sacrifices for you. Okay? Because I remember all the way from birth to 12 years old is when my mama, 1982, my mama got introduced to crack cocaine. Okay? But I watched her as a child taking popping little pills here and there. So I watched her do that. But she didn't even know I was watching her. But I was sneaking, looking around, trying to see what they was doing, because they was laughing a lot. And so I was like, I was always a bright kid, real smart, real wise. They used to call me Grandma Gray. How you doing today? And I say fine, and I'm like 2-3 years old, and I was very, very wise. I've always had an old soul. And I got away, what? And I got one still to this day. So I pay attention to everything that is in my life. I pay attention to it. I pay attention to every person that played a part in my life. And I'm grateful for it. But when you're not a parent is the one that makes sacrifices for their children no matter what, and who is involved and who's not. They gonna stand the test of times, and they gonna do their job to the best of their ability. That was me. That is me. You know, I was the parent that off of my thoughts, oh, I think my children are like this, let me get it. And I order a lot of stuff and tell them, come over, I got something for y'all. And they come over, and I got them some earrings, because I know they like those. I got them some purses, because I know they like that. I got them outfit, some bathing suits that I bought my oldest children, my 2 girls, because they were 3-piece. So I bought them 3-piece bathing suits that I just randomly just buy. It ain't no holiday. It ain't no birthday. I just did it. That's just who I was. Rings. I think they'll like that ring. I get up in the middle of the night and start ordering stuff for my children, because I want them to have it. Wallets for my sons. You know, one of my sons in prison, so I don't get this chance to be in his life like I should have been, but he made that decision. So that's where he is. His upbringing was great, but he made the choice to go where he is. It had nothing to do with my parenting, because I raised him correctly. But he wanted to follow his dad, because his dad did that. So the thing of that is, you know, you can bring your children up to the best of your ability, but you never know when you never know when they're gonna neglect you as a parent. So you can raise them to the best of your ability, but don't be so attached, because you will get your feelings hurt. Because I cried many, many nights off of my children neglecting me and choosing their friends over me. I cried many, many nights. Many, many nights. many mornings, many days off of the hurt that they put in my heart, the scar that they put in my heart from neglecting me. And I was there 24, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. I'm making it as a little joke. But literally, that means you was there all the time. In other words. That's why I say I was there 24, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. That's how long I was there. And would have still been there if they wouldn't have disrespected me like they did. You know, you never bite the hand that feeds you, and you never miss your well till your water run dry, and you never, you can't forget where you come from. Can't forget that, man. Keep that. I keep my past right here over my shoulder so I can remember everything that I ever been through in my life. I forgive the people that ever hurt me. I forgive my dad because I realized he didn't have a dad that was there in his life. So he tried. But he didn't try hard enough not to neglect his own children for stepchildren. I watched this man buy these children that had both shoes. They wore 15 shoes, size 15. He sent them to college. He bought their shoes. He sent this lady 2 boys to college. My dad played a part in that, but didn't send us to college. Now one of his children went to college. He didn't send neither one of us to college. But he paid for this lady boys to go to college. And he bought these shoes for these children. And they was $100 and some. And all I wanted was shoes from Zayres. That was $10, $5. He ain't buy me those. He bought me 1 pair and thought they were supposed to last 2 years before he buy me another pair. I was embarrassed. So I started saying, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. I gotta wear the same clothes every day. So I found a friend that her and I was friends, and we became close when we were in school, and we started trading. She was going through some of the similar stuff I was going through, where her dad wasn't really in her life like that, but her mom was there. And we started trading clothes. What she liked it my stuff, and I liked it hers, because no matter what, someone's trash is another man's treasure. So what I thought was trash to me, because I had it and I was wearing it all the time, she treasured it because she said it was better than what she was wearing. And the same similar things that I was going through, she was going through. So we'll trade clothes. I give her some of mine and she'll give me some of hers. She said, I like that what you had on the other day. I can wear that at school. I said, yeah. I said, I like what you had on the other day. Could I wear it? And we was around the same. We was the same size. And we used to trade clothes. Our parents didn't even know it. They didn't even pay attention that I had that I had on some clothes that belonged to someone else. They never noticed it. See the difference? But me, I noticed everything that my children did and everything that they had on because I bought it. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to wear someone else's clothes and trade clothes like I did. We traded shoes and we traded clothes because we was the same size in high school. My parents didn't even notice it. My mama, she was out there doing her thing. My daddy, he was in my life, like I said before, but not in my life. So he didn't notice the clothes and stuff I had on. So I had to get a job at the age of 15. My children didn't get no job until they was in high school, about to graduate. That's when they got a job. Because they wanted things that, Mama, you been doing for us all our life. We want us a job, Mama, so we can help you. And that's why they got a job. I got a job. I didn't have no choice because I had to take care of myself at 15. So, hey, come on, Mom, yeah. So I had to get a job. Do you see the difference? I just want people to see the difference. It takes a village to raise a child only if the village wants to be involved. If the village don't want to be involved, the daddy, the aunties, the uncles, you got to do it alone. I'm proud of myself. Everybody can't say that. I'm proud of me. I raised 6 kids in my whole life. Had custody of my niece all the way from birth to 5 years. She was a premature baby, weighing 3 pounds and 12 ounces at birth. And I raised her. Oh yeah. I had custody of her. The state gave me custody of my niece, one of my brother's kids, Eric Child. Her name was Erica. Her name is Erica. Yeah. I'm proud of this lady right here. I don't care who not. I'm proud of myself. Because I could have left like everybody else did. Boy. I could have left, but I stayed. Have a nice day, guys. I'll be back now to make another video. It takes a village to raise a child, only if the village wants to be involved. Remember that. Everybody don't be involved. Have a nice day, but you got to be there. Stand strong. You got this. They may get up of age and turn against you. Be prepared. Prepare yourself for the worst, because I didn't. And that's why it hurted me so bad, because I never was prepared for what they did to me. I still love them the same, in spite of. Have a nice day, guys. I'll be back now to make another video. Bye now.